40 riyal one piece. This Kashmir, India, not China. My friend, 30 riyal, good.
No, it's just I don't use it.
20 riyal.
Currently, the country is closed to foreign visitors.
Not a holiday destination.
Saudi Arabia has been trying to diversify.
I want to invite the tourists.
Saudi Arabia, it is opening its doors to foreign tourists.
New visa regime for 49 countries.
It's an historic moment.
It is a $1 trillion push by Riyadh to build a global tourism economy.
Disney World, Paris, Saudi Arabia.
See Saudi Arabia and then judge Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. In November 2022, I was in Qatar World Cup to watch my country, Argentina. Our first match was against Saudi Arabia.
Who's gonna win? Of course, Saudi.
I didn't know much about them.
Sorry, Ali. I'm sorry.
Their passion, happiness, and hospitality made me think about visiting their country one day. The time has finally come.
One of the most difficult countries in the world to enter 3 years ago. Now it's a reality. Welcome to Saudi Arabia.
تحية سعودي أرابيا. Welcome. Welcome to Saudi.
No chance.
Keep this real.
ونتشرف فيكم كله هنا.
This is one of the biggest mysteries for me in terms of countries.
Welcome to King Abdulaziz International Airport.
So we are finally in Jeddah. Looks like we found the old town. The entrance is this gate, but looks like everything is under construction. They are trying to rebuild the whole old town. Perhaps some maintenance. To me, this looks fantastic. This was found in the 7th century. 4:14 p.m. We came again too early. All the shops are closed. I think we need to wait till 6 p.m. now. Things are not always open during daylight because it's very hot. For example, me now, I'm in black, but I'm sweating. It's like 35 degrees at the moment or 36 degrees at the moment. Makes sense to open later. This part of the old town is completely destroyed, not just old. So, two things. First one, this old town is owned by cats. That's one thing. The second thing is taxis. People take taxis here because it's so hot to walk that they even take these services.
Somehow, without no clear reason, we get exclusive access to a bakery. So this bakery was closed like a second ago, and the owner or worker saw that we show interest and he just opened for us.
You're a baker here?
Not me. I'm customer. Shukran.
I don't know how these guys, they manage to do this job every single day. I was at literally for 10 minutes. I am completely wet. The small bread was like 2 riyals, which is 35 cents in euros. So very cheap, but delicious. Definitely, this is one of the places you should come when you are in Jeddah, in the city. So essentially we're killing time. There's nobody. Do you know when the shops open? 6? Yeah, but at 6? Okay. They say that they open at 6 today. Not sure if they understood my question, but I hope it's true. People are friendly. Every time they see you with a camera, they want to approach you. They ask you where you're from. Shall we do a picture together? But then they don't even ask you for the picture. Hey guys, as you told you just pass and everyone's saying hi. They don't even know you. But something pretty common here. Exciting and refreshing to see. You're gonna feed the cats? He has some sort of olives, eating olives. From here, from Saudi. Nice. What's your name?
Bangladesh, Riyadh.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah. Okay, so finally we see shops opening, and mainly souvenir shops here, and clothes and herbs and all that. Everyone is saying welcome, come and see my shop. Hello. I like to say hello to people to see the reaction. What's your name?
I am name is Wahib.
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 Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know, I'm from Argentina.
Yes, I am from Yemen. This 40 riyal one piece. This Kashmir, India, not China. My friend, 30 riyal, good.
No, it's just I don't use it.
20 riyal, no problem. 20? No, 20? Another friend, one piece, 90 riyal. That's your friend. Yes.
Because we are friends
Yes,
now.
friend, 20.
20.
Yes, Argentine, Messi. Messi, yes.
All right, so we're buying a few pashminas, actually not few, 8 pashminas from our friend from Yemen in Saudi Arabia, and Kashmir not from China, from India. So many different countries.
Thank you so much,
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
So this market is getting really busy at the moment. I like the vibe of this market. This market is much better than those ones that we visited in Riyadh, for sure. It feels really local.
My name is Faiz from Yemen.
Yemen. Ah, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We met one guy from Yemen as well. You're the second one.
Okay.
You are all from Yemen?
هذا كله from Yemen.
Oh, Yemen.
صنعاء.
We have a lot of people from Yemen selling food, clothes and stuff, but a lot of people from Yemen. Actually, I met probably 6 or 7 people at this point, all from Yemen. It's the first time I meet people from Yemen, so hopefully I can visit this country very soon because it's on my to-do list. In this area, it's all about welcome, come and see my shop. Welcome, come and see my shop. We are now in the harbor. This is a great area if you want to come for a bite, for a coffee, enjoy the beach behind. It's more like a relaxing area. Yesterday we've been in the old town. Very interesting old buildings, a bit of a chaotic, but a lot of history there. Just a shame they're sort of rebuilding everything. They might lose some of the iconic buildings, but this place is truly to relax, and this is what we want to do today. So this is a fisherman's section. They've been very successful today, as we are seeing. No idea what the name of the fish is, but looks like it's a great day for them.
What is your name?
Ali, A-L-E.
Ali.
A-L-E.
A-L-E.
Salvino.
MashaAllah.
It doesn't matter where you are. They will call for prayers pretty much everywhere. Praying time, they close all the shops. They can't sell anything for 10, 15, 20 minutes. As you can see, this is an example. So we have a nice beach here by the Red Sea. No idea if they will open at 4 p.m, 6 p.m, or it's just permanently closed. We walk like 15-20 minutes all along the coast, which actually feels like 2 hours because it's 33 degrees Celsius and 70% humidity. It's also an area where you have all the resorts, right? All the big hotels like Hilton, W Hotel, Shangri-La. They're all by the waterfront in this harbor.
Now we came to a British brand because now we're in an area where you have international brands, and this British brand called Bread Ahead. But I have to be honest, I don't like to try international brands when I'm abroad. Otherwise I try that in the country itself, in the country of origin itself. But yeah, I think this looks like a good place. I wish the pain au chocolat was more battery one, more in line with what you expect from a French bakery. Other than that, the rest seems to be pretty tasty. And as always, a little flat white, not to be completely dry with the pastry. We found out that if you sell the same croissant 100 meters away or just across the corner, but in a Saudi bakery, people don't go. But if you put like London bakery or Paris bakery, people go crazy. These guys are so proud about their shopping malls, but because it's the last day, the last hours, we say, okay, fine, we have an hour, let's go to the shopping mall. The trip is coming to an end, so quick recap. Okay, first country, Oman. What were the key highlights from your perspective?
The market that we went the first day.
The Friday market.
Yeah, after half an hour sleep.
I like the part that we
try the dates. We went to this, remember, like a souvenir shop, but they were selling dates, and we sat down with all those guys, grabbing the date with my 2 hands, and they told us, no, you need to grab it with 1 hand, press, you get rid of the stone, and then you eat.
Dates, coffee.
Exactly. Even in the supermarket, have a coffee, have a date, and then let's start talking.
Yeah, and also another quite exciting thing was the trip to these pools.
We went with a guy we met there from Couchsurfing. He sent us a message to do a little tour for us, and we went to this hidden gem. Really impressive.
Come with time, so you don't need to rush, you can enjoy.
When you do this sort of road trip, you have like a hidden pool that is on the way to this trekking activity. So highly recommended this one.
Then we moved to Qatar.
Because of the World Cup. Probably the second biggest event in the world after the Olympics. Doha is a new city. They built an entire metro. You have people from all over the world coming, and it was very challenging. First to get tickets, secondly to get accommodation. Originally we had this match club ticket, which is a hospitality package, but sort of the basic ticket in a good category, category 1, but still sort of the basic hospitality ticket. And then you have the business one, and finally you have the Pearl Lounge one, which is the top notch, the highest FIFA product to see the match. So we got upgraded all the way to the top. We came really early, like 3 hours before, had sort of chats with people, interviews. We were filming outside. You probably saw the video already. Next country was Kuwait, very small country. We had a great experience because we met a journalist from the Kuwait Times. She wanted to chat with us. We had a little interview. She showed us the behind the scenes, how they print the newspaper. The Kuwait Times is the first English daily in the whole Gulf.
Yeah, and then we ended up in the newspaper.
Completely by accident.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
So we left our little stamp.
Let me do an analogy in Europe. If you are from Europe or if you travel in Europe, this is like going to Luxembourg or going to this kind of, how do you pronounce this one?
Liechtenstein.
Yeah, Liechtenstein. It's like going to this type of countries. You can do that in 24 hours really, because it's not a lot to see. It's more like just to, have your cup of tea, your date, sit down, chill, and yeah. What's the next country?
Then Bahrain.
Bahrain. I still don't know how they pronounce. I say Bahrain, but local people, I think they say Bahrain. This country also very small, even smaller than Kuwait.
This is the country of everything and nothing, because if they didn't have natural resources, then fortunately they managed to build a country based on these resources.
You see just buildings, skyscrapers, but then you drive 10 minutes away from the city and you see the real country, which is what you say, like just refineries, all the downstream, upstream, oil and gas.
Some houses, but you don't live very far from the capital.
I think one day we tried to go to the beach. It's just a coast, right? So you have beach everywhere, and it was completely empty. And this happened to us in so many of these countries because we go early, and people don't go early because it's too hot during the day. So it's not like us sometimes in Europe that we want to get dark, have a nice color and all that. Here it's just way too hot. It's a desert. So what you gonna do at that time? So they go after 4 p.m. and then they stay till late.
Yeah, because they don't care about tan. I care.
And finally, the biggest of all these countries in the Gulf, and from my perspective, this is a personal opinion, the most interesting, and this is
Saudi Arabia.
I've been tracking this country for years, and I remember back in the days it was impossible. You needed a business visa. Women couldn't come without a sponsor or with a man, and now they opened the gates. And then we started our little adventure in Riyadh, exploring the streets of Riyadh. So yeah, we booked last minute. We didn't stay in a good area. We were walking anyway, and apparently it was very dangerous. We didn't even notice that.
No, I didn't realize.
Riyadh is all about business. From my perspective, it's not the first city you should go in Saudi Arabia.
The city which is completely oriented to tourists is Allah.
This is our favorite spot.
It's so beautiful. Every corner we saw it, impressive.
Yeah.
And one night we were just like, why don't we just do anything and just sit and look at the mountain? Amazing.
Like in the movies, that part of the trip. And finally Jeddah, where we are right now before finalizing our trip.
We're wrapping up. The old town, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was one of the most beautiful places.
It's hot, it's humid, you have beach, you have palms, massive skyscrapers. You can only drive, people don't walk because you just literally melt.
I like the the way one tourist that we met in Kuwait described. She said, summer here feels like someone is blowing your hair dryer in your face all the time.
Yeah, but anyway, that was the trip. Going back home now, and stay tuned. More big trips coming soon.